Hello, sunflowers, all the light in the world, the peace and blessing of Saint Sarah and of all of us gypsies. Look here, I am the Gypsy of Light, this Thursday, April 16th, 2026, bringing you the predictions you asked for. So, have you already left your like? Have you already commented what you want for the next videos? You know, the channel is yours, it's ours. The most requested and most liked comments get aired, unless they're too hot and could compromise our channel, right? Either because of YouTube's algorithm or even due to this freedom of expression we have in this country, right? I'm speeding up, obviously. So those topics go to the Sunflower Club, where I cover them there. Shocking predictions that'll knock you off your chair. A gypsy with no censorship, no holding back. Just to be clear, it's not for members, okay? The Sunflower Club is a different platform, and you can only access this other platform through here, from the first pinned comment in the blue link or in the information box of this video. You click and you'll be redirected. You pay a very small amount because there I have to pay for the platform, and you'll have access to exclusive predictions never made by any other psychic in the world. So become a part of the Sunflower Club. Stay ahead of predictions in Brazil and around the world. And I want to thank each one of you who allows me into your home, who trusts the Gypsy, who helps this channel grow every day, reaching more and more people. With truth, with light, with real and accurate predictions, and the fifth dimension, all right? Well, let's go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe and activate the notification bell. And you are very, very welcome indeed, because here in this place, we are light. Now, you likely want to know much more about this significant discrepancy, this deep disagreement, this growing sense of uneasiness, and this complex misunderstanding between the Holy Father, Pope Leo XIV, and the former President, Donald Trump. This isn't good. Could this affect us? Well, let's see. Because we're talking about two men, considered no. The Pope is respected by the whole world, isn't he? That's right, he has always been respected. And Donald Trump is the so-called most powerful man on earth. On earth, I'm not talking about Jesus Christ is our Savior, right? It's because I want to clarify here. The most powerful man is Jesus, but Jesus is not incarnate on earth. He hasn't returned yet to save you. So understand that if Donald Trump wants to rule over you, over the world, he will, right? Do you understand? I say this, because there are people who come here and make some comments that make me say, look, breathe, Gypsy, breathe. But anyway, I don't channel their energy because I can't channel two energies at the same time. So I channel the energy of this disagreement to see if we could be harmed by it. Because it seems like Donald Trump is still there poking at the Pope. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. I can even understand the Pope's opposition because the Pope is a religious figure, a religious leader, and obviously he has to preach peace in the world, right? And Donald Trump wants peace, but in a more forceful way. That's right, I'm not here to judge either one or the other. I'm here to bring predictions. But according to Kabbalistic numerology, let's see, Pope Leo XIV, he was born on September 14th, 1955. So he is in his personal year, let me calculate. And he is in his personal year 5, according to Kabbalistic numerology. Personal year 5 is a year of changes. And these changes can be either positive or not so positive. It's a very turbulent year. It's a year in which he needs to hold back on some actions. Because it's a year destined for changes that can be positive or negative for the person, depending on their actions. But from now on, his birthday was in September, so from this September onward, he will enter personal year 6, which is a year of harmony, of balance, a time to slow down, considering that personal year 5, as I mentioned, is a year of a lot of turmoil. But what concerns me is that, starting from September 2026, the Pope will enter the personal year 7. It's a spiritual year, it's a heavier year, so he might have complications, okay? I'm speaking from the perspective of Kabbalistic numerology. Now, Giordano Trump, who was born on June 14th, 1946, let me see, June 14th. He is in the personal year, is that right? Let me do it again. He is in the personal year. Did Donald Trump's mother register him on the right day, right? Because according to Kabbalistic numerology, Donald Trump is in the personal year 2, that's right. And personal year 2 is a year for you to seek partnerships. It's a year when you have to go slowly. Be patient. And that's not what Donald Trump is doing. And look, since his birthday is in June, look at this. Starting in June of this year, he will enter the personal year 6, 3, and the personal year 3 in Kabbalistic numerology. No one can hold him back. I mean, no one can already hold this man back. So what's it going to be like starting in June? It's complicated, right? So it's a year when he should be seeking a bit more patience. Seek partnerships and take it slow. He's going at a good pace. So how is it going to be from June on? It's going to be intense, right? No one can hold this man back anymore. That's personal. 13, the paths open up. And you can expect that if we think Donald Trump is going easy now, from June on, going hard, from June on, we're going to have to fasten our seatbelts because no one will be able to hold this man back. Well, let's go then. I like to do it. Kabbalistic numerology. The personal year, calculating the personal year of the people in question when I'm going to make a prediction, because it always matches up with the reading and with our forecasts. And it adds a lot, doesn't it? In fact, for those who are part of the Sunflower Club, only for those who are in the club. Why? Because I'm going to start the Arav, right? It will be a limited number of people. Since I'm going to start giving in-person consultations, which in fact won't be just a consultation, it will be a mentorship where I will analyze the person's signature to see if they're signing correctly to ensure progress, balance, tendencies, and growth. I will also analyze the person's personal year, in addition to the signature analysis according to Kabbalistic numerology. So it will be a mind. I will do it in person in the west zone of São Paulo, near the subway. But at first, only people who are part of the Sunflower Club will be able to schedule consultations. So go check it out. There are many advantages for those who are part of the Sunflower Club. 20% discount on consultations, even online. 20% off signature analysis on light mandalas, on everything that the Gypsy offers here. So it's really worth it for you to be part of the Sunflower Club, okay? Well, let's get to our consultation. Let's get to today's forecast. See about this disagreement that might happen. Let's go with your permission. I was surprised, to see that Donald Trump is in personal year 2 and now he's about to enter personal year 3. In personal year 3, nothing can hold you back for anything. Your paths open up for you to do. You have free will, which can be good or bad. Do you understand? But your paths open up for that. As for Pope Leo XIV, what worries me is from his birthday onward, which is in September, but in 2026. Not now. That's when his situation could become even more delicate, all right? So let's begin. With your permission, I ask the Mentors of Light to use me as an instrument through this deck. Gypsy, to bring predictions, revelations, and objective insights about this disagreement between Donald Trump and the Pope, Leo XIII. This could drag on. This could bring difficulties. This could spread. Please, use me as an instrument. So it is, so it shall be. Thanks be to God. It's already done. It's already stuck. The candles aren't giving off black smoke or crying, but they're a bit silent, right? Mine is looking nice over there, away from the beard. So that's not good. I ask the Mentors of Light to use me as an instrument through this deck. Cigarette to bring precise and objective predictions about the disagreement between Donald Trump and Pope Leonardo XIV. It could cause some problems. Please use me as an instrument. So it is, so it shall be. Thanks be to God. Is it recording already? Oh, I'm so anxious. I'm not, you guys know. Well, it's bad, but it could be worse, right? We're talking about the world-level religious leader. For example, gypsies don't have a religion. A lot of people get that mixed up, right? Gypsy is a people, okay? Gypsy is a people. And we don't have a single religion. There are gypsies who are from Umbanda, Candomblé, evangelicals, Catholics, yes. Or gypsies who marry Catholics, who marry evangelicals. The sky is my roof, the earth is my homeland, and freedom is my religion. That's our gypsy motto, which I even have tattooed on my arm. And for those who don't know, I'm the daughter of a gypsy mother of Spanish lineage and a hippie father. So I was raised with both customs, so I'm speaking for myself. I don't have a religion, but here on our channel, we have people from all religions, even evangelicals. In fact, I say this proudly because I'm the only psychic. In Brazil, I can't speak for the whole world because I don't know all the psychics in the world. Who has followers? Clients? And people on my channel who respect me, who follow me daily, and are evangelicals, and I am very grateful for that. Because here we are here to evolve. We are here to have real predictions. Here we put God, our creator, our master Jesus, first and foremost. So I have respect and admiration for these people. And we have people from all religions. Candomblé practitioners, evangelicals, Catholics, Messianics, Buddhists, Jews. People from all religions. And I am very grateful for each one of you who respects me and trusts the gypsy. Truly my eternal gratitude. So I speak for myself. Even people who are not Catholic, these people respect the Pope, as he is the greatest religious leader in the world. Just as we know the power that Donald Trump has as President of the United States. So this discrepancy, this disagreement, this friction between the two is not good for me. Wow, everything always ends up falling on. The rope always breaks on the weakest side, but I'm not exactly hearing it. Of course, this conflict is not a conflict. It wouldn't be a conflict. It would be a misunderstanding. It's not being good, okay? The House of Clouds, then, is bringing a certain discomfort on a global level. Donald Trump also doesn't mince words. I think that as much as he is the man of the earth, as the most powerful man in the world, he has to respect the Pope because he is the man, the most respected religious leader. So I think he should take it a bit easier. What I'm seeing in the cards, these are my mentors, not me. Okay, I'm just passing this on to you here. The House of the Fox indicates patience, prudence, taking it easy with words, right? Because he doesn't mince words, right? He doesn't, so it could cause even greater discomfort. However, the Pope is a very intelligent man, okay? And he knows Donald Trump's position.
You see here,
I have House 35, the anchor, which means a man who has power anchored over the world and confirming that it is Donald Trump. And he knows that Donald Trump it won't be his words. That will make Donald Trump stop doing what he has to do. Is it heavy? Way too much. And of course, okay? Pope Leo XIV knows the wheel of fortune. This is house number 10, and this is house number 9. House 19, yours, and from the worst house I have in my deck. Pope Leo XIV, he has a sensitivity. He is a very spiritually evolved man. I have already made predictions about him, right? He is an extremely evolved man. And of course, he has premonitions. He has this spiritual sensitivity. And he knows that Donald Trump is going to come down really hard. That's what I told you. Donald Trump is now going to enter in June his personal year. 3, if we think he's being tough now, that's just a free sample because there's much more to come. I've already made predictions for Donald Trump. Look.
the Tower card means destruction.
So something is coming. And the Pope knows that spiritually this is not good. The Moon card. So, of course, he tries through his words. The Sun card, the Alliances card. Trying to harmonize, because the Pope, as evolved as he is, he knows, he feels that things are going to go badly, that this conflict between Donald Trump, the United States, and Iran is going to go very badly. So he also knows as an evolved man that Donald Trump has the power of free will, the choice not to be so harsh. I made a prediction about this war here. Just click, okay? On the videos. So the Pope tried through his statements to get Donald Trump to back off a bit so things wouldn't go so badly. In other words, an agreement, an alliance with Iran, and not to destroy Iran, the Iranian regime. The Pope already knows what's going to happen. You get it, right? But anyway, what I see the house of fruits here, okay? Again, looking at the new house that was once here, house number 37 and house number 30. All of these residential houses, they have to do with maintaining a very specific architectural balance. On Trump's part, not at all. Don't expect Trump to back down, to hold his tongue, or even respect the Pope. Who is actually going to back down? Out of intelligence and seeing, I've already done my part. We want peace in the world. I've already given my word or my words. He chooses whichever path he wants through his own free will. There are things we just can't change, right? So the Pope, let's say, I see that he will. He, within the emotional and spiritual intelligence that he has, because Donald Trump, despite being the most powerful man in the world, if there's one thing he needs to work on, it's emotional intelligence. Because with Donald Trump, everything affects his ego. He also makes decisions based on his ego, also based on impulsiveness. In his personal life and as a global administrator, let's use that term. The Pope, on the other hand, does not. He has that spiritual and emotional intelligence, that balance. So he knows when to stop. So I don't see this disagreement between the two escalating to the point of having any impact on the world. People will notice that the Pope is not going to back down. The Pope will just stay in his own lane. Because we don't beat a dead horse. We're just like you. If you do either an in-person mentorship with me, come to São Paulo, or a consultation that you can schedule through this WhatsApp here on the cover. It's not a cover photo. To do the online consultation with me, I will identify your tendencies and give you the best path to follow. You will choose. The Pope did that, so the Pope will reach this moment. At this point, this disagreement here, for the earth, represented by the woman, the house of stars, is not going to reflect on us. Don't worry. Very soon the Pope will ignore the comments, the opinions of Donald Trump, who acts emotionally in a way. Many times, it's like I said, even if he doesn't agree, he has to understand that the Pope is a religious leader. And as such, he has to value and preach peace in the world. So Donald Trump has to respect that. But he won't. So the Pope himself, House of Gold, Coffin 8, closure, end of one cycle for the beginning of another, it has nothing to do with physical death. Donald Trump is not going to have the Pope killed. That's not it. What I mean here is that this disagreement soon will even forget about it, because the Pope, as an intelligent and evolved man that he is, will say, all right, go on, keep making your remarks, I'll just ignore it. And then Donald Trump ends up stopping. Because of that. Because if the Pope weren't a religious leader and didn't act this way, this would drag on and blow up. Just like it's going to blow up, and I've already predicted this very soon, between Donald Trump and Iran. And we're caught in the middle of this crossfire, all right? That's what it's about. Well, these were our predictions for today. Don't forget, pretty please leave your like. You get benefits when you leave your like because you're notified when new videos from Cigana are released. This channel here is the biggest and most complete esoteric sciences channel in Brazil. Here we have exclusive predictions for Brazil and the world. Free predictions for you. We have spiritual approaches, we solve cases through the sphere of light, and so on. So you can't miss it. And when you click the like button, you're notified when there are new videos, all right? And also, if possible, leave your suggestions here for tomorrow's video. Do you want a free reading for yourself? Or do you want a case with a spiritual approach? Write it down. The most requested, most liked comment today will be featured tomorrow, all right? I leave you all with my gypsy blessing. May the protection of our mother, Saint Sarah, our patroness, cover each one of you with her mantle, and may our Heavenly Father, the Almighty, and our Master Jesus be present in your home, your life, your heart, and in the actions of each one of you. See you tomorrow. If our Heavenly Father allows and Saint Sarah blesses us, stay in the light, my sunflowers. May there be light. The Gypsy's Kiss. Gratitude Watcher. Sunflower, haven't you signed up for the Sunflower Club yet? You're losing there. I'm making unprecedented predictions. Predictions of a fall, a chair. Yes, very hot. Everyone who subscribes to the Sunflower Club is entitled to a 20% discount on everything that Zigana offers. 20% discount on consultations. And yes, priority scheduling. 20% discount on signature analysis. And also on light mandalas. And you get access to another ritual that I only do for those who are part of the Sunflower Club. No censorship, no ads. And you really stay ahead of predictions in Brazil and around the world. So I'm waiting for you in the Sunflower Club, and you really will be surprised